Hey everybody, Alonzo here with Gulf Coast Smoke. We're back with a video this week, and I gotta say sorry about not having one last week. So, if you didn't know, we do live in South Texas, and we were affected by that freeze a little bit more than we wanted to be. So obviously we're all okay. My wife, my two daughters, and my son, we're all good. My family's good. Everybody that I know is good. And I know that some people were heavily affected about it, so our hearts go out to them for sure. But we did lose power Monday around 6:30 p.m., like literally right after we ate dinner. We were able to get a recipe off based off of that dinner, but other than that, we were able to get no content last week at all, and that's why you didn't see a video. So we hung out at my mom and dad's. Thankfully, they have an extra room that we stayed in. It was me, my wife, my two daughters, and my son, all in one room, all in one king bed. And even though it wasn't the most comfortable situation, it was better than being at the house. It was like 36 degrees in my house every time I came to check on it. I was checking on it multiple times a day, so it was crazy. But like I said, we're okay. The worst thing that happened was we pretty much lost everything that was in our fridge. We took as much as we could to my parents without overflowing their house. And I know I could have gotten an ice chest with ice and kept things fresh, but honestly, I was just trying to get my kids to where it was warmer at my parents' house, so we weren't really thinking that far ahead. So unfortunately, that was the biggest thing that happened to us. But yeah, so sorry about no video. We're back today, and we're going to be making a 5-layer burrito today. So I have some skirt steak. We're going to cook this all on my Weber kettle. You guys know that that's my favorite cooker. I know I see a lot of people do this on their Blackstone griddle, and that's cool. We have a Blackstone griddle as well, but I just got home from work. I mean, literally, I walked in the house. My wife had the camera and everything set up, and we started filming, and I said, man, I just feel like sitting outside, relaxing, smelling charcoal, and hearing that sizzle of these flank steaks, skirt steaks cooking. Sorry, I always do that. For whatever reason, I always call it flank when it's skirt and skirt when it's flank. I have no idea why. I literally do it every time. So my bad. But anyway, I just want to hear that sound. I just want to smell that smell, and I feel like cooking with charcoal today. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to season this skirt steak up with some Southern Belle and some Southern Hospitality. We're going to go out there. We're going to cook it to perfection, and then I'll show you guys what we're going to put inside. So my wife did make homemade guacamole. We have a recipe for that on our website. I'll drop the link below. She also made some homemade oversized tortillas. Let me show you real quick, actually. Some oversized homemade tortillas. And the link for these is also on our website. I'll drop a link below. My wife made some Mexican rice. There's also a recipe for that as well. So I'm going to put all the recipes down in the description. You guys can make this exactly the way we do, as long as you have our seasonings and you follow those recipes. So other than that, we're going to add some cheese. My wife just got some brick cheese and she shredded it up. We found that it always melts better that way. Don't get me wrong, it's very convenient to just grab it out of the bag, but we find that it melts a lot better when you actually shred it yourself. So anyway, come on in. I'll show you guys the skirt steak. We are going to do a little bit of trimming today. Then we're going to season it up, head outside, light up the pit. And I also want to show you guys a new grill brush that I got. This isn't sponsored. I purchased this with my own money, but I want to show you guys the Grill Rescue. So I always saw these ads on Facebook that showed, the grill brushes that actually have the metal bristles on them. I'm not going to lie, I use them, showing these statistics about how they can come off and they can go into your food, and people have actually had to get those removed from their throat. And my wife saw the thing as well, and we just decided let's pick one up and let's try it. So we'll try it out today to clean the grates, and I'll talk to you guys about it a little bit. Okay, so come on in, let's get this skirt steak trimmed, and then we're going to go outside and it's time to start cooking. Okay, so here's our skirt steak, and you can see on the back here, there's a lot of this thick fat that I want to get off because, honestly, it's just not going to cook very well. And it's not going to taste good, and there's silver skin under it, and we want that to be gone. So my son just woke up from a nap. I apologize. He's going to be screaming, so I'm going to go ahead and cut away from this. You guys can see real fast. I will say one thing. Notice I'm making sure to get under that silver skin and not take away too much meat here in the process. We want to get this as clean as possible. So yeah, you can see that there's not too much meat that I took off here, but I do want to get this fat off. My son's about to start screaming, so let's cut to the B-roll. We're gonna get this cooked done. Then, of course, I'm gonna show you guys how it looks, and we'll talk about what it tastes like. Okay, so that was a pretty simple cook, and you guys saw us lighting up the fire with those fajitas, and I'll tell you what, you saw me slicing them, and you saw me grab a piece. Southern Belle plus Southern Hospitality combination is killer. If you guys have the seasonings at your house, just season up some skirt steak, flank steak with that combination of seasonings. You're gonna love it. I just about guarantee you're gonna love it. The flavor is just next level. It's honestly so good. So that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and get into my favorite part of every single one of our videos. Let's take a bite, talk to you guys about how it tastes. So you can see a layer of that guac, those beans, that meat, cheese, and of course that Mexican rice. Let's get right into it. There's really not much to say besides that's amazing. It's just so good. The skirt steak alone is truly packed with flavor. Those seasonings give it just so much flavor. juicy. We cooked them the way we like them, cook them the way you like them at your house. But those flavors, that hospitality brings out a little bit of spice. Of course, that Southern Belle is savory, salty, just truly, truly good. If you guys have these seasonings at your house, try that combination out on beef. Killer. Killer. And honestly, you could do that with chicken as well if you want to make some chicken fajita instead. Put whatever you want in your burrito, make it your own. You can also do a 7-layer burrito if you want to add sour cream and pico de gallo, but we wanted to keep it with 5 today just to make it a simple video. Like I told you guys earlier, we did miss last week, and that's my bad. Well, I guess it's kind of not my bad, but I'm sorry about it. So I will try is the key word, to put out 2 videos this week. This one you're watching, and then one more maybe on like Friday or Saturday, but I can't promise anything. I'm pretty busy with my day job right now, and then of course everything with Gulf Coast Smoke. So worst case scenario, you are going to get a live this week. So it's a perfect time to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. If you like barbecue content, family, fun, friends, this is a great channel for you. And we do appreciate you guys being here for sure. We're creeping up on 2,000 subscribers. So if you guys could help us out, that'd be really awesome. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Thanks. And we'll see you on the next one. Hopefully next week. No more ice. We don't want to see any more ice in Texas. Well, maybe, but not where all of our power and water goes away. See you guys.